Now for some company news, the race for the 2019 edition of the Nigeria Prize for Science has taken a further step with the announcement of the final entries. While presenting the entries to the panel of judges at the ceremony in Lagos, the advisory board announced that 29 entrants will be vying for the prize of $100,000. The prize, sponsored by the Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas Limited, is aimed at bringing Nigerian scientists to public attention and celebrating excellence and scientific breakthroughs.
One of the parcels containing the works of entrants for the 2019 Nigeria Prize for Science being presented to the chairman of the panel of judges, Professor Deborah Jakaye. And so the process of picking the best research work on workable solutions to issues arising from climate change, especially erosion, drought and desertification, begins.
We expect that this competition will support our nation's clamor for solutions to the environmental issues plaguing different parts of the country.
The chairman of the board outlines the rules and procedure for the prize.
We and the judges meet to set the criteria that would determine the adjudication process. Once that is done, the panel of judges then do the scoring based on the criteria that we have set.
For the chairman of the panel of judges, Professor Deborah Jakaye, the competition is worth working for.
I think it's a wise choice to have instituted this prize to stimulate our scientists to do a lot of work. And I can assure you, on behalf of my two other panelists, that we'll do our utmost to justify the confidence you've imposed on us.
Other members of the advisory board highlight the impact of the competition on national development.
When you look at climate change, desertification, erosion, what's the incentive there? But except it's so important for the nation. It's so important for this country. So it's more about governmental.
Research and development is expensive. When I was in America, I was at Harvard Business School. People spent a lot of money on research and development, but in Nigeria, they don't. And what we are doing here is to help them.
The adjudication process for the 2019 Nigeria Prize for Science will culminate in the announcement of the best work in October 2019.
In this fast-paced world that calls for quicker and more efficient answers, some believe that Nigeria can manufacture globally competitive and enduring information technology solutions. One of such companies is Precise Financial Systems, a leading indigenous financial software solution company which celebrates its 25th anniversary in Lagos.
It's not common for an indigenous company to last 25 years, let alone still be relevant and vibrant. Precise Financial Systems is still here, owing partly to the founders' firm conviction that Nigeria has what it takes to manufacture local and global software solutions.
Yes, we are black. We can solve our problems. And yes, we are black. We have solutions to the challenges that humanity faces.
The MD of News Unusual.
In a discussion geared towards showing how innovation opens up the door to sustainability and global competitiveness, heads of businesses talk about what it would take to keep the country's young talent from migrating to other climes.
They want to be tied to the vision. They want to see that they're not just working for salary, but they are working and impacting the world, and it ties into their ideals as well.
You must be able to produce what you want to consume. You must produce also for regional and international markets. And it's the country's strategy that will address the nature of production, whether you are extracting, whether you are transforming or composting and recycling back.
The conversation then gives way to the presentation of Clyrec, a precise financial system ATM reconciliation solution made to limit losses from the terminal.
Against the selected ATM terminals, and that is all.
Of course, it takes more than innovation to make an establishment last several decades.
I want to enjoy and see the business go to the next level, even while I'm alive. And so even today, I don't manage the business on the day-to-day anymore. We are in 37 countries, we are in France, and we are still thriving. So that's my message to the coming generations. Unmeasured passion. You're ready to commit to what you believe in. You've got to enjoy what you do.
However, Precise Financial Systems plans to continue innovative disruptions that will change the status quo and see the company thriving long after the founders have left the scene.
Time now for business news on the news at 10 with Anwar Odo.
You first. First Bank.
Thank you, Gimba. Let's begin business news tonight with the Central Bank of Nigeria saying the country's outstanding domestic debt currently stands at 12.44 billion as of December 2018. Well, according to the 2018 annual activity report, which was released today, the amount represents a fall of 146.35 million, and that's about 1.16%. That's when you compare it to the 12.59 billion naira, which was reported in 2017. The CBN has attributed the drop in the federal government's preference for borrowing and foreign debts to finance its fiscal deficit as attractive sales. However, that report also shows that cost of debt servicing grew by 23.65% to 1.8 billion naira within the comparative period due to the coupon payments of new instruments like the Green Bond, the federal government savings bond, and the Sukuk bond. Foremost brewing company Nigerian Brewers PLC has hosted its Distributors Awards to celebrate its business partners nationwide for their excellent performance in 2018. The event, which was held in Abuja, the nation's capital, provided a platform for the company to reward outstanding distributors, announce new incentives for its new trade partners, as well as receive feedback on its brands and innovations from its trade partners.
In for so much fun this evening.
Nigerian Breweries PLC believes in creating great partnership. And this dinner is set up to celebrate those who've added value to Nigeria's foremost brewing company.
MD deserves a bigger round of applause. The time is defeating already. All right.
The management of the company, led by the managing director, emphasizes the need to recognize and reward the resilient performance of its partners. The company announced new initiatives that will be deployed to generate greater efficiency.
We discussed about the route to market, and I think you saw a lot of changes and a lot of initiatives that we're taking on the route to market. One of them is the launch of pre-sales that we're rolling out. Some of you have already experienced that.
They will be going away from here with greater confidence in the partnership that we have with them that has existed for so long. And when they go back, they will double their efforts to deliver this business to greater heights, because as they grow, we grow and we support each other. That is partnership that works.
The winner is...
The highlight of the event is the presentation of awards in different categories. Some of the award categories include the National Volume Champion, Regional Volume Champions, the District Champions, among others. Mr. Kenneth Maduako emerged the overall winner as Best Distributor, having sold over 4 million cases of products in 2018.
It means a lot to me because it's the hard work. It's not by mistake. It's the hard work and also God blessing.
It was also a night of fun for the trade partners, as they were serenaded and entertained by some A-list Nigerian musical artists, including Flavor and MC Galaxy.
Midweek trading session at the Nigerian Stock Exchange remains in the red, but all eyes are now set on the much-awaited listing of MTN Nigeria in less than 24 hours. That will be happening. It is expected to boost overall market value by more than 2 trillion naira. Let's get the summary of today's activity from Edidion Iwa.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The downturn continued on Wednesday at the domestic equities markets for the third straight day this week, as the all-share index dropped by 0.48%, heading towards the 27,000 level. Now, all the sectors we track closed the day negative, and industrial goods led the pack with a 2.31% loss. Insurance is next, down by 1.01%, while oil and gas fell 1%. The banking and consumer goods counters were also down 0.74% and 0.07% each. Now, a paltry 176.74 million shares worth 2 billion naira changed hands in 3,294 deals. Shares of Access Bank, UAC and UBA were the most actively traded for the day. Now, that's a summary of midweek trading at the Nigerian equities markets. I'm Edidion Iwang.
Thank you, Edidion. On the other hand, it's mostly positive close for major global stock markets today after reports suggest that U.S. President Donald Trump plans to delay the implementation of auto tariffs on European car imports, earlier set for Saturday. Here are some of the figures today. With those bright green colors, we end Business News tonight. Thank you for watching. I'm Anne Nwaudo. The rest of the news at 10 continues with Gimba.
You first. First Bank.
Still ahead on the news at 10, Enugu Rangers beat Bendel Insurance to become the first team to qualify for the Super 6. That's the sports news. Stay with us.